I think so. Yes, indeed.
By, and listeners found out that Dex really does laugh at Territy's jokes. So we rejoin our heroes as they stare at the magnificence of Minder Hall Cathedral. And we are at the Cathedral of Minder Hall map. You guys are still invisible, somehow knowing where each of you all are, probably the smell.
Right. We're holding hands.
Yeah.
All good.
I mean, Dahlgren's probably shining through all of this even while being invisible.
Shut up.
Well, you just hear the jingles
It's true.
and the tinky tanky of the toenails
That's
for the other one.
right. They can smell us because of the giant toenails, but still.
Like short, dinky, dwarven wind chimes.
Now, Naroka, I hope you're going to replicate the high-pitched voice you had last week.
What?
Oh.
I'll do my best.
So other than the big building, which has 3 spires, the central one being larger, there are 2 tents that hopefully you can see. I think when you approached, you probably would have seen not only their doors there, but there are main steps up this way, which is where the main road goes out to the gate that you came through. And there's more of the building further north. What would you like to do?
North, we got west. Good. All right. Do we want to head to the tent on the furthest west side, and then make our way up to the north and then up to the steps? Or do we just want to bypass this completely and go to the steps and see what awaits us there?
In the interest of murdering everything that lives here.
Yeah, exactly my question. Yeah.
Don't mind. I'm happy to do whatever.
Yeah, I'm not going to get that.
I mean, the reason why we're invisible is, I guess, to make our way through things instead of killing them. As much as I'd love to. But
Narok's like, with the not seeing each other thing, what happens if we tack? Can people see us then?
We'll go one at a time.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Maybe we should
Oh.
try and not kill things too much.
Von Essen, I thought you were going to say no, attack away. Right, just appears.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
harpy. What's a harpy do?
If we are going to break stealth, then it should be for a good reason, I guess.
Okay, so then skip the tents and let's head into the
So we
thingy.
sneak up on the king
Okay,
and just axe him.
ask him some questions. Gotcha. Right. Let's do it. Let's maneuver
Dun.
around the tent and up the stairs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dodge all this experience and treasure and go straight to the boss room.
Your characters are there. Noting again that you are invisible.
Right. Lead away.
Shit, where'd they go?
Yes, well, I thought, I might just turn you all invisible.
Okay.
Hopefully you can see your own characters.
Yes. Remarkably.
Okay. One square to the north. One step. One step. One step. One step.
I'll follow the noise that these guys will make.
One step. One step. Where are we going to?
I can't see now that I've moved over, and I can't see.
Just click on Dahlgren again. I think Territy's gone crazy.
Narok will walk
Oh
up
no, it's
here
Dex.
and try and have a bow peep in.
Check it out. See if we should kill stuff. Since we're
Sure.
here or not.
Okay, yep. Well, I will, let's see. Does this work for Narok?
Oh,
And Narok, you get the feeling that Von Aston is probably to your east by about 20 feet. You sort of catch the whiff of the necromancer.
okay.
Look, it just smells like a little bit of rotting skin. That's all.
You've just bumped into or possibly into Von Aston, and now you're on top of Von Aston.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't touch me.
Whoever that is, we don't really want to go in that tent because the tent is like, it looks like an abattoir, and there's like bits of cow and even human carcasses in there. So, nothing to kill.
But
Whoever
there's
that
such good stuff I can animate in there.
Gonna animate some moo-moos.
Go for it. Go. Actually, Von Aston, can you animate something if you find something in there?
Actually, no. I traded it for greater invisibility today.
I was going to say, could have done that and been invisible if you were better, but had it running around as a distraction as we were invisible and going a different way.
Yeah, my bad.
Next time.
Well.
Next time.
Alrighty.
Right.
So move up in front of the steps.
Yes.
Bloop.
All right, so Narok, I think with your senses, you would notice Von Aston is still somewhat to your east. Von Aston, I think you might feel there's someone near you. Dex, you would know that Von Aston is to your west. And clearly Dahlgren and Barrett know they're next to each other. And Territy has left the map, it would seem. In fact, I wonder where Territy has gone. He doesn't even seem to be on the map anymore. He was there just a short while ago.
Who there has left the building?
Oh, he's probably underneath someone, I suspect.
Hang on.
Oh, I think I'm there somewhere.
You were there somewhere, but
I'm near the double doors at the front. It's the same one.
yeah, okay. So you're sort of you can't hear anyone, but at that moment you do hear a large bell ring out, and those doors where you are, Terity, swing open, and there are a number of stone giants there, and you see quite a large number of stone giants coming towards those open doors.
Hide. Duck for cover.
Sure. And Narok, you're heading back to where I think the rest of you can probably see or certainly hear the massive thud as giants are leading up to the main stairs and the now open doors.
There or there?
Yep, this way.
Ah! Ah! That was a different area. Cool.
Mm.
You know, there's probably, at this point, you'd estimate there'd have to be about 50 giants.
You ready to get him,
That's
guys?
a boss room.
I mean, if anyone could probably see Dahlgren and Barrett's eyes, they're probably lit right up at this point.
Yeah. Level 15, here we come.
Death, here I come.
Well, yeah. Well, it may well be where you get Dahlgren. On another night, Dahlgren, you have appeared in better armour with the Order of the Palatine Eye on the front of your breastplate and wielding a significantly more powerful long hammer.
Nice.
But that is
not this day.
not his current Dahlgren here at the moment, no.
That was just in your backstory.
That's right. When I was level 15. Yep.
So the giant, if none of you are moving, the giants keep walking up the stairs. Boom, boom.
Do I think I could walk in without disturbing them, or?
There'd be, I mean, knowing you would know your skill level is such that there would be no chance of you disturbing them unless, of course, they inadvertently knocked into you. And there is a number of them, so it certainly that would be the risk.
Well, I will whisper to anyone who's around me. Shall we follow them in?
You get the feeling there is no one around you.
All by myself. Well, they ditched me. Well, that's fucking great. Look around. Are there big, goofy tracks everywhere for dwarves?
No.
Okay, so they didn't go this way.
Yeah, that's probably true. You can make a perception check, Dex and Terity. Terity. Yep, okay, all good. Narok, you think Terity is standing right next to you. Oh, now you hear something, Terity.
How on earth can I hear them? Are they all invisible or something?
Everyone's invisible.
Okay, well that makes more sense. Sorry, I've been trying to fix this damn stream because once again, I can hear no audio on it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't really been paying attention because this thing's.
Well, good. Well, yes, you are all still invisible unless Von Aston tells me time has run out, but I'm assuming it's minutes.
Yeah, it's about it'll be 10 minutes roughly.
Yeah.
9 minutes, sorry.
We best make a decision then, eh?
Currently, Barrett and Dahlgren are next to each other. Terity and Narok are next to each other, and Dex and Von Aston are on their own, and all those 4 groups are separate.
Bloody dwarves.
Yikes.
Probably cowering from the giants again.
Or
I'm just delicately backing up to about there.
Okay. Dex, perception check, please.
Andrew,
Shit, it's invisible. Kill it.
Dex, you think Von Aston is sort of roughly to your north by about 10 or 15 feet.
Andrew, I'd like to cast See Invisibility.
Do you have that spell?
I do. And it is memorized.
I know I have to check.
Yeah.
I'm always suspicious when your barbarian starts casting spells, apparently. Yep.
All right. And with that, then I'd like to just whisper, let me round us all up. And I gently guide everyone in together.
If no one objects, I will move you all together. Yes?
No objections.
Yeah, that's fine.
touch
What's
me,
this
please.
invisible thing gently cupping my balls?
It's a charity.
Okay, so I'm not so mad now that the rest of the world can't hear our audio.
Okay, you're all together on the side there. I think the giants have moved in. You hear a boom as you believe the doors have been shut.
Yep.
Oh, we missed our chance.
You've probably at least spent at least half your time, probably 2/3, but you've still got a few minutes left.
Guide everyone up to these doors and say, listen at the doors.
Yeah.
We have about 2 to 3 minutes of invisibility remain.
So
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000.
I was picturing you turning over one of those sand things and then not being able to see it.
Dun, 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 dun.
okay, you're all up roughly near the doors, and Terity, you've said what? Listen at the doors. Are you doing that, or
Yeah, I'm listening as well.
okay? Well, those at the doors, make a perception check, please.
Everyone just sees me grab the OBS manual and just burn it right in front of the doors.
I'm sure that between the two of you saying, can you hear anything? No, shut up. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. And I think, well, Narok, you certainly can hear a voice coming from in there. And, you know, roughly as best as I can manage to do this. You hear a giant saying, we will crush the little folk. Who can stand in the way of the mighty giants if we band together? Led by the storm tyrant, we shall flood the lowlands, and none of these pathetic smaller races will stand in our way. It is time to crush them all. Strength together, giants together. Let us make Minderhall proud. And that continues on for some time. What would you like to do?
Charge.
Get G'd up so we kill all the small races or whatever it was.
How small are they talking?
I mean, we could have had another guy. Could have had Lord Jimmy Rathbrook Jr. I want to touch all of my parishioners. I love touching my parishioners.
Wow.
Escalated.
Ever since that damn Grimble, he stopped my father saving that Plaguestone village. Anyway, sorry guys. Back to Minder Hall.
So, do you want me to open this door? Or I whisper to the air.
I'll wait for the air to respond.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'll see if I can gently push it open without making a sound.
That's a bloody good question. And I think, Dahlgren, it would be I.
Really?
In terms of yes, I'm playing on your Scottish accent. I. Well, let us have a strength check, mighty Dex.
Thankfully, I'm invisible and nobody can see that I'm trying to open the door.
Absolutely. No, that's not entirely true. Oh, geez. Charity can, and he's probably, if he was here, would be bursting himself laughing as you roll a 1.
Yeah.
And no doubt he'd say, "Are you still listening at the door, Dex?"
Yeah. No, you're all right to open it if you want to, guys.
Well, there you go. You've certainly got encouragement from Dex.
All right. Well, Barrett will take a stab then, with Dahlgren's help, and then
Okay.
else wants to help. Dahlgren will try and Dahlgren will roll his assist.
I'll be going.
First. And Barrett's attempt.
Bloody hell. Well, Barrett certainly doesn't appear to get much help from Dahlgren. And Barrett, maybe it starts to move, but it doesn't really look like you guys are deploying your full strength.
Okay. One more try. We don't want to alert these guys. Don't know why they did that twice.
Well, let's assume that, Barrett says, "I'll push it," but it is in fact Dahlgren with Territy's help that manages to push the door open a fraction.
Hey, is a fraction enough?
To see what you can see. And, you can still hear the talking going. There's certainly a very large stone giant up on the dais there saying, "And it is I, Eurotrash, who will lead the main army against the infidels for the Storm Tyrant." So this guy, this Eurotrash, the stone giant is up there. Now this hall is it has at least 50 other giants in there.
Yeah.
Look at his skinny tie and designer suit.
Right. Okay. Well, we can always give. They're making a bit of noise, aren't they?
Absolutely. There is there's cheering going on. Yeah, all that sort of stuff. This is what Eurotrash looks like.
Hey. Eurotrash. Okay. Yeah, he's looking angry. Cool.
Interesting looking fellow.
All right. Let's just let's go up behind him and once we're invisible, just clobber him from behind and strike him down.
In front of a room full of.
Yeah. They'll disband after we strike down their mighty leader.
Right. Why don't we
Or-
rig the building to
I
explode?
was gonna say, or we lock them in here and burn them to death or something like that. That would be cool too. Yeah. Have a look around. Can we crush them with anything or blow them up or
Well, it is a massive stone cathedral.
and I know
Let's-
they are stone giants, but
Let's just sneak past and go up to the bell tower or whatever.
alright.
I'm sure that's where they keep their C4.
We got to decide because we're
Yeah,
running out of
let's go.
time.
Alright. Up to the tower.
Just
Yeah.
recast it on all of us again. What are you fucking playing with? Don't you have 300 spells a day?
I cast it like 8 minutes ago, dude.
I suck my gut in and see if I can squeeze through the door.
Yeah, no, you can definitely get through the door. I mean, there's stairs that lead up to the dais. There's obviously double doors to the north. There's an opening to the south over here. And, sort of back this direction is the double doors out through the front.
Yeah. I wave them in after me, not knowing if they're behind me or in front of me or whatever.
Okay.
You can certainly wave them, but they won't see you.
Oh.
Alright, good point.
Although, well, that's not true. Terity will, because Terity has see invisibility on. So he can, and I think Michael might still be away.
I'm here.
Oh, no, use it back. So, Terity, you've seen Dex waving you all in.
Yeah, I let them all know. Go.
Okay.
Go 10 paces or however far, I think, paces-wise, we are.
All right, yep. I can shuffle you all in if you are happy to let Terity potentially shuffle you all together.
We'll all join hands and then adventure centipede our way around the building.
Okay. Well, one of you lead if it's Dex, and I can.
Terity can lead because he can see.
Sense, yeah.
I do that. I reach out and make sure they're all linking hands, and then I link the last two hands and move on.
Well, Terity, where would you like to go? So, sort of in front of you, there's lots of giants, but again, they're focused on Eurotrash, tons of noise, lots of echoes. You're not going to be heard in this place.
Good job.
So when you get to the point where you stop or where you're going to do something different, I'll drag everyone along with you.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that upstairs there?
That is downstairs.
Oh, where's the mezzanine level?
Well, that is not there. But Terity, as you're here, let me see. So Terity, you've led them to this point at the moment.
Oh, yep.
And what are you saying?
Is this area filled with giants?
Actually, that's good. I've been. That is a good question. It is, but you are right in the sense that it. Let me find Terity. I think you would have seen this first. So it does go up. You would have seen this. So the curtain isn't obviously where the stairs are. It's the red bit that you can see to your left.
Yep.
And obviously Von Aston has said, as he has said.
Quick. I can feel it. I can almost see my fingers.
Yes, that is probably true. You're starting to decloak.
Yeah, so there are giants up here because that's not written in the.
Well, you can all make the people who are immediately there at this point, Dex, Terity, and Narok, can make perception checks.
Hey.
They might be giants.
Yeah,
They might be giants. Yeah.
well concealed giants.
Yeah, look, I think, well, maybe even fully for there, you can see lounging away 3 hill giants, seemingly oblivious to this magnificent rambling that Eurotrash is giving. They are hill giants. 2 of them are female that in a hill giant sense might be described as attractive. And then there's a much bigger one lounging on this bearskin rug. But it was hard to tell at first because there's lots of rugs and other furnishing. I mean, it looks disgusting, but probably again for hill giants might not be too bad. And this seems as secluded as you could get in a massive stone cathedral with all the noise going on out there.
Well, I quickly lead everyone back outstairs, down and outside. Before we.
Let's go to initiative.
What?
Oh, I think Von Aston has said you. I mean, it looks disgusting. Time, and so probably again for hill giants because you were might not be too bad. And this seems as secluded as you could get in a massive stone cathedral with all the noise going on out there.
Well, I quickly lead everyone back outstairs, down and outside. Before we.
Let's go to initiative.
What?
Dahlgren sees those giants having a good time and is like, none of this.
That's right. Exactly.
So
no threesomes.
I'm going to assume perhaps you're a bit like this. So you guys have essentially reappeared just as Von Aston was saying, hey, we're decloaking and I can see myself start to appear. Terity, you've obviously thought, shit, let's get back out. And then you all realise, well, you're now visible. Terity, what would you like to do?
Cast invisibility greater on everyone and out we go.
Can you do that?
No. That's what I'd like to do.
That's what I'd like to do. Oh.
That was a patented Terity joke that you just...
Ah.
Yeah.
Did it work? Did it make you giggle?
Dex will be laughing at night.
Yeah. Smirking as he fills in his diary.
That's right.
And then as he dies, that's the last thing he's going to do. He's going to set it on fire so nobody could ever read it.
Who did what?
Your last will and testament. Please burn my diary if I am unable to.
Right.
As a move action, I will start to inspire.
I'll raise my browsing history.
What's that noise we hear? Is that him singing or?
No.
I think it's localized enough that you can get the full effect of it, but it won't carry far because Eurotrash, as a large stone giant in a stone amphitheater, basically, is going to drown out anything, much further than just your little area.
So Terity turns around and looks at everyone, makes eye contact with with the little shit Dex. What is a mate's jewel called?
Oh.
A spelling bee.
That's actually good.
Nice. Did I get a chuckle out of the gnome?
No,
And,
nobody was injured. That's not my kind of comedy.
You'll continue to hear more. And those little halflings, they will be the first to be crushed. Those joke tellers don't excite us. We will crush them.
Inspire greatness. Don't forget to add your Constitution modifier to your temporary hit points.
Roger.
Thank you for that roll. That's a freaking golden roll.
You're welcome. And then I'd like to take a position in there.
So just remember, there are giants who are all focused on the audience up here. If they look in your direction, they're highly likely to see, well, probably Dahlgren more than anyone else for obvious reasons.
I was going to say the balustrading would be quite high, wouldn't it, if it's giant balustrading?
When you get here is a clear path where the arrow is. So Dex is probably the only one who is out of that line of sight.
Fair enough.
Gotcha.
Not from all the giants in the cathedral, but from anyone who is on the dais.
Gotcha. All right.
I mean, Dex probably just gets near the curtain and he turns the same color and becomes literally invisible.
I cast Fairy Fire on Dex.
He might laugh at that one.
It's only a minus. I'll be fine.
Narok.
So Narok can get hold of the map. There we go, zooming out. So these three freakers haven't seen us yet.
Well, you expect that now that is just a matter of time because you've all appeared. But, he's pretty engrossed in entertaining these two hill giant females.
Excellent. Okay, well, if that's the case then, Narok is going to take one action to cast the gravity bow spell on his bow. Shabam. And then he will also cast aspect of rocket.
Now, I just draw to your attention that you guys are effectively in a stairwell that is exposed to anyone on the dais, which is to your north.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll very much like to sneak. So I'll do a stealth roll in. Oh, where's the fucking tower going? Oh, bitch.
I moved it. Sorry, mate.
Michael bloody moves.
I had to clean your screen right there.
Fucking Parnaby. There we go.
Who resides at the following address?
42 My Big Penis Street. So effectively wants to go.
Yep.
And that would obviously be the turn in which Narok has the ability to do things, and will be passing to Golarion.
Right.
We need the front line up here.
You're such a metagamer.
Don't mention the M word around Michael.
Memories.
Wash your mouth out.
I think we're experienced enough to say front line.
Cha! Oh, wait.
Yes, do it.
Take him from behind.
Let me watch.
Should I hide?
Oh, shit.
Should I hide behind Dahlgren so they attack him and then I spring out? Maybe.
It's always possible. He is the brightest object in the room.
delay, Dex.
Delay. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll delay then until after Von Asden.
Okay, I will.
Built on our years of trust and working together.
Yes,
You just
we
don't want to
were in the
charge up
Swift
to-
Explorers earlier. Sorry, who am I at to? Barrett must be.
Oh, yes. Stupid map.
Wow.
Yep, to there.
I think maybe I'll just give this to everyone now. That is what you will all see. Sorry, I should have read a bit of that out to the rest of you.
It's so old news.
For you, Terry, that is certainly true. Right, well. This, the closest hill giant female squeals. Dwarf! Or dwarfs. Hates them, hates them, hates them. And lashes out at Barrent. With a handy club that was next door to her. Hits.
A handy club? Or
Yep, hand
Who knows
shandy.
who knows what it is, but it's
you got smacked with a giant's touch.
Hand shandy.
the other one gets up, gets to here. Von Aston.
Okay. Now I'm going to move down to here. And delicately slap Dex. I pull my hand back, aim clearly, and slap him in the face.
It sends a shiver up Charity's
Charity's
spine.
like, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
You see,
And Terry got some of that action.
he reaches in to grab one of his own nipples and tweaks it a little. Von
'Cause-
Aston,
'cause
you
you-
naughty man.
Yeah, you can tell a shanking's about to happen.
Von Aston Benzo. No.
I like to think all of these giants do look the same. Well, they
Well,
Terrible.
So he slapped me. Do I feel any different? Can I see everything? What's going on?
Yeah. You know, you've vanished.
Oh, so I don't need to fight. Excellent.
well, here we go.
No, I'll move up. Get ready for the giants to assume the position.
I thought they were. Having a
This
threesome.
this giant gets up and says, "Who disturbs Ruddig Head Stomper listening to the great sermon of Eurotrash?" And he
Clearly us, you dumb fuckwit.
5 feet to here.
Ooh, Goldberg.
5 feet. Has it hit?
If we say Narok's name, do they tremble in fear?
We have heard of him.
They'll whisper, "Who said that? Who said that? Who's this Narok? Giant killer."
Charity points next to him. To the
And it
nose.
is Charity's go.
So we will go with Contagious Seal. We'll go Narok first. and I let Narek, when you are free to do so, you may pass the benefits on to the next person. And without metagaming the combat tracker, Dahlgren seems to be your next prime target.
Okay, sounds positively spiffy.
You've got
On
a
that
what
note-
now?
Yeah, exactly. It's a positively spiffy.
Positive, Stevie.
So
Terry's still grabbing his nipple and twisting as
he's
he's saying.
going to. Okay, so we did gravity bow. So we're going to drop the gravity bow attack on that Douchosaurus Rex. A hit and a hit.
Ooh.
Question.
Ooh.
That is a hit on the head stomper.
2 hits or just one?
Ah, sorry, 2 hits. Yes, you're
Beautiful. And he would like to pass on the contagious Zale to Dahlgren.
Roger. All right, bit of contagious Zalo. So you're just going to do that, Mick?
Oh, yeah. Who'd you pass it on to, Dahlgren?
Not metagaming, but it was seemed to be the best person in which to.
Could you not metagame who Dahlgren should pass it on to?
Oh no, back to Narok.
Back to-
Can you do that with it?
I don't know.
Fuck. I mean, darn. I assume I missed Roddig.
Yes, sorry, Dahlgren, you have missed.
God damn it. All right. All right, I'm going to pass that contagious zeal on to Barrent.
Mhm. Certainly, it's a lot more powerful than it used to be.
It is when you
Sorry.
play by the written rules.
All right. Let's go
Oh,
Agramosh.
Agramosh. Ah, God, you've reminded me what I need to do, which Barrent would probably, Dave was here, remind me.
Do the checks for
Yeah. Bloody hell, they both rolled, the two women just both rolled 219, so they're unaffected by the disgusting nails. Oh, even the head stomper's okay. All right, well, these guys are not afraid of this Barrent.
That was completely the wrong attack, so I need to re-roll, Andrew.
You've smacked it.
No, it was actually that's the right attack modifier anyway, so that's fine.
So the
But
first
I-
attack you missed,
Yep.
4 plus 16, and then the next attack, 32, you hit.
Did I hit with a 24?
Did you get 24?
As opposed to 32.
Oh,
Sorry. Only 5 less.
yeah, no, that's
7.
24's a hit.
So I got 1 hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, I assume this one continues to belt Barrent. That is a miss and a hit. Barrent is suffering. The other one
Ow, bloody hell.
runs in, and it is going to take on the Dolgranator with a 1 club hit. Oh, that's going to be close, and it is a hit. These hill giants, although that's not a big dish out, it's close to minimum damage, are handing it out. Von Aston. Yes, get into melee range with them.
And cast Brave Enfeeblement.
It says failure on the head stomper.
Sweet.
Does it automatically apply the strength loss, or
No. It will be. I can't remember. D6 plus 1 per 2 caster level, so 2, 7.
7?
Yeah. Shit easy. Done.
Which 9? Okay. Yep. Dex.
I'm gonna sneak.
Because you've fled the building now, haven't you, Dex? You're not even in your
yeah. Yeah. I sneak. Back to the cave. Hang out with the snail for the rest of the adventure.
Talk to the plane train about good times.
Try and shank this giant.
It's a hit.
Sweet. And then I'll try and bluff her so she doesn't realise there's an invisible person behind her, stabbing her in the back.
So that'll be a sense motive roll from her. Oops, didn't quite get that there. Since I know what that is. Yes, well, she calls out, "How did that dwarf hit me like that?"
Sweet.
And the head stomper, well, he's certainly lined up for Baron.
Sorry, Dave.
And he only got one hit, though. Let me apply that. $15 damage.
Aye. Not looking good.
And that is with the strength loss applied. Terry.
I realise my folly as I'm too far away. But I can't reach Baron. No! Damn my little legs.
You need to be a witch with long hair.
That's right. The 10-foot reach. I whisper into Dahlgren, Dahlgren, Baron's going to drop. If you don't heal him, I can't reach him. It's up to you. You must keep him standing.
Yeah.
And because we don't have another spellcaster in the group, I'll cast haste on everyone.
Dick.
If I had have had the haste, I would have had the movement.
We'll write that on Baron's tombstone.
All right, with being fully hasted, Narok is going to drop 2. Oh, he drops 8.
Miss and a hit.
And then he'll just drop the damage, and then he's got another attack.
Yep.
And
Hit.
he'll drop the damage.
Gee.
All right.
No way.
All right, Baron. I'm going to cast a spell on you.
Terry grabs his niffle again. Just waiting.
I have to do a cast level check to cast offensively, considering I'm in 10-foot range.
That would be a good thing to do.
Right. Doesn't what? Concentration check, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oi,
Okay.
that'll do it.
You certainly succeeded.
Okay.
Now, did that automatically apply? No.
Oh, for fuck's sake! It went. Even though I clicked off him. Yeah, no. Even though I clicked off him, it went back to.
I think you've just got to re-roll it then. Ash.
I think the giant says,
Thanks, idiot.
indeed. Yeah, my thing's clogged up.
So that was 16.
Thanks, little
Right.
dwarf. Now die.
So that's 16 off Barrett. So he's down to 48.
Okay, and what you're saying is I should be adding this back onto the head stomper.
So he shouldn't have been healed, obviously, no.
Yeah, he's pretty much dead. You might as well just say, Andrew.
All right,
Well, he
well,
might be after Baron gets to him.
Barrett's here, so Barrett isn't targeting Barrett. Barrett is targeting the head stomper. All right, time to swing. He is going to light up Agramosh with his swift action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
That's certainly a hit.
Okay. So the D6 is the magic fire.
Yep, so that's all applied directly.
Okay, brilliant. All right, second attack.
I just could be wrong. Is there doesn't Agramosh let you grow to giant size and therefore do more damage because your weapon's bigger?
The weapon itself is bigger.
The weapon
Not
itself.
it doesn't increase you, it just increases
Yeah.
the damage one step based
Yep.
on the Warhammer damage. I will double check that though, but I'm
Okay.
99% sure.
So what's that's
And second attack.
yep. That's a
Hey.
hit.
Oh yes.
He's looking wobbly. That is a hit and a miss on Barrett.
Hey. Hey.
And then we go to the next one, who's fighting, obviously, the Dolgranator. Oh, critical. And not confirmed. Oh, Von Aston.
Magica Missile. Oogada boogada woo. Oogada boogada woo.
Get that head stomper.
Nothing wrong with the magic
Hey.
spell. And Von Aston, you get the kill.
Nice.
Alex.
Nice. Nice indeed. If I'm hasted, do I get, and I desire to can I cast a second spell or not?
Not under Pathfinder rules,
Okay.
no. You have to go back to version 3. But you can move, and I think the extra move only applies if you do a full round, so you've still got to move.
Yeah. I'll move to there-ish. Done.
Dex.
Full attack.
Well, that's a miss and a hit.
Yay, I got one hit. If one of you were flanking it with me, you could have a free shot at it, but none of you are, so too bad.
Wow.
I don't know where you are.
And I'll don't you excuse them. I'll bluff so that she doesn't know that she's getting stabbed in the back.
Yep. No, still scratching her head. That fiery dwarf. How does he do it? And it's Territy's go.
So just to update you on that haste rules, it adds extra 30 feet.
Is that
That's just
any
a
move?
signal movement. Yep.
Yep. So you either
For
do a
us
full
smaller
round.
people, it's only double our speed, so I can only go. 40.
Yeah, the maximum's our normal movement.
But if you if you want the extra attack, you don't get any extra movement. You just do the 5 foot move, and you get your 3 attacks or your extra attack.
Yeah, that's right. It's still the attack needs to be part of a full round.
Yeah, okay. But if you don't take the full round, you do a standard action, you'll get your move action, and then you'll get the bonus extra movement.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, good. Charity.
5 foot step. We'll cast defensively, unless you let me cast and hold the spell over here, then step up and insert said finger into Barrett.
Yeah, that's fine.
And unleash the mightiest of healing spells.
You're going to say lightning bolt.
Thought I was going to say groan, but that's okay.
Wow, I thought you were going to actually say 1 hit point, but you're actually being serious, Charity.
Yeah.
Who said you were a jokester?
Not I. Not I. Deselecto.
Holiest, closiest.
Just for something different. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Excellent, cool. That's still a while. So throw 2 arrows at that gorgeous creature? Question. And
Who has Contagious Seal at the moment?
Oh, yeah. We'd stopped after Baron. Who'd Baron pass
Whoops.
oh, Max Dan,
Dex.
thank you.
Yeah. Gee, that is.
All right.
There you go. Take the kills, kid.
Well done.
Yeah, that's right. All right, attacking female hill giant 2.
That will be a hit. You're there. It's resisted your charms, Dahlgren.
All right. Let's have my. I have a second attack, which is just normal.
Oh, critical hit confirmed.
Okay, so that's not a vital strike one, but that's 2d6. What did I get? 2d6 plus 11. 2d6 plus 22. Okay. Give me 2 secs. This might finish him off. So this is damage from that second attack. Oh.
How is that damage from? Is that your critical hit damage? Oh, because it's not vital strike.
That's correct. So that's 31 damage on the other one.
On number 2. Yep. Still there. Still resisting your wiles.
Really?
Yeah.
Crikey. All right. So back to the original full attack, and this is a vital strike one.
Well, I'm critical hit at Hill Giant 2.
So I did 35 originally, and then another 31, so 86 damage over those 2 hits.
I don't reckon it's applied that 31 you rolled.
No, it wouldn't have. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry. On number 2. Yep. Okay.
It's just in, okay.
Just smushed it. Well done.
Moving to there. And can I have that? Can I have that?
You're going to ask me a question I can never remember.
Second attack, and then move, and then have my third attack.
Can you, in Pathfinder 1, move and continue your attack?
Under haste, at least, anyway.
You can, but Ash, you can't use Vital Strike in a round where you have more than one attack.
Roger. Okay.
Sorrento. Add +2 to your attack, Barrett, please.
Roger.
You feel as if you're flanking this creature.
Oh.
Don't know why that rolled twice.
Well, we'll take the first one, which is a hit.
So just 30 anyway.
You had advantage.
You would get 2 hits, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't roll. I only rolled on the first attack. That's all I ever do.
Yeah.
I don't roll a number of attacks. I roll them individually.
But you would get 2 first attacks for only moving 5 feet and hasted.
Yeah, but it wouldn't calculate off here.
Yeah. Because you're still targeting Ruddick Head Stomper.
Shouldn't still be targeting him. He's gone.
But I've just made him invisible just so I can more easily measure. But
so that was 31.
But
that's
would,
17 to begin with.
31, yeah. What did it apply? It applied. So I just have to add that back on.
Oh, no, it should have applied as well to the...
Yeah, yep. No, I've applied that all, and she has resisted your wiles.
Okay. And so that was 2 attacks, though.
Yeah.
That was 19.
So that should be your first attack and your hasted attack.
That's right. So
that's a hit. Dead.
Okay.
Well done. You have defeated these lounging giants. You obviously think that this was their lair as such, or certainly the Head Stomper's lair. I think it certainly wouldn't smell great. There's, as noted, the stink of honey and alcohol in here. As to the Head Stomper himself, he has, I mean, none of them really have much of any interest. But, you know, anyone can see that the belt that Head Stomper was wearing, which is constructed of flat pieces of slate connected by strong leather straps, is a quality belt. Clearly a masterwork item, not your typical hill giant fare.
Is that even with detect magic?
This is just anyone like looking at it, you'd say, gee, would a hill giant wear something that looks that good? It's not an everyday item. You know, even in a village, you'd think, gee, that's someone who's got some cash if they've got that, or perhaps in this case, someone who's stolen it.
Were they only wearing the belt?
Yeah, look, you think they're probably lounging there. The bear skins had fallen off. Their full kit was on display.
It must have been cold in here then.
But let me know if you would like me to add the belt to the party inventory.
Hell yeah. I'm going to check that belt out. See if it's got any initials on it.
It doesn't have any initials on it. No. But it is in there under belt.
Should we check out the barrels?
Hey.
Maybe they're full of gunpowder or something.
Well, you'll find there alcohol and honey.
No, it's yeah. That was in the description before.
But you do note that the noise from downstairs ceases. Certainly you think Eurotrash wraps up. Let there be carnage. Now go. And the giants start shuffling out. But you don't hear any noise coming towards your upstairs area here.
Is there the ability to... So those stairs there are down, looking down into this area?
Yeah. So you think this would have been an upper viewing platform in its heyday, but the curtain is meant that it's a private sort of area, and it would look like this giant had made it his own.
And Narok wants to stealth and peek around to see how many, or if anyone is still in sort of this kind of area.
Yeah, when you look, you see that sort of no one seems to be on the dais, and you see giants, certainly 20 or so, shuffling towards the front door on their way out. There seems to be, they seem to be pretty pumped up, as many who get excited by religious fervor might be.
Is it worth trying to kill the leader talker dude when everyone leaves, or?
Yeah, I reckon.
Well, he didn't seem to. You didn't see anyone left on the dais, so he's not immediately accessible.
So there were stairs going up to the dais and then down the other side, and there's that font in the middle. And doors to the north and doors to the east, and then the ones we came through.
So you can see up on the dais there, there's like a towering statue of a stone giant. You would expect it is obviously the god that was, or representation of the god Minderhall that was put here when the cathedral was originally constructed. In fact, I will put this in for the big room as a whole.
Turn around to the group and ask, do we search downstairs before we move on, or what do we want to do?
We have more stairs, statue. Taking a while to find
Yes.
that. Big double doors.
Lead on, Rogue, aren't you the expert?
Yeah, let's continue to look. Absolutely.
Well, Narok will stick his head around and sort of to there, preferably get down to about there sneaking, obviously, and he'll grab that and just drop it over there. To confirm, to see if there's anyone else viewable.
No, I think after taking some time, the giants have exited, the doors are shut, though not the side doors that still remain slightly open that you came through.
That one there, yep. Cool. Wave people forward and I'll continue. My point is I want to get up to the dais as quickly and quietly as up to here to have a look at the statue.
Yep.
And basically search the statue. I'll give you another. Well,
absolutely roll away.
And then
you are certainly. I mean, yeah, you're doing it quietly. And let me just jump back to that one. No, not that one. That one. Am I still getting that right? You don't find anything, but you can see from there this area over here. And let me just send that description to you. So there's obviously a bit that describes the benches that you can see anyway, but obviously that central bit that seems to be special to this place.
Interesting. It again waves people down, or sort of waves the come towards me to the rest of the group if they're watching or looking.
From where you are at the moment, probably Terity. Dex, I think you've probably stopped being invisible.
No, I think that's days, isn't it? Derek?
I think greater is rounds.
It is. Yep.
Although, given Derek is one of the co-creators of Fantasy Grounds, he's probably coded it to be days.
I would never do that. Often.
So while everybody else is working out what they're doing, Narok's going to traverse across here and try and do it quietly, and then have a rummage around that area.
You are certainly very stealthy, even in a chamber that might echo somewhat. But you are clearly skilled about at moving across stone and muffling the sound of your feet and armor.
Excellent.
You can certainly see from here that the chimneys lead up, but you can't sort of notice anything in particular.
Okay, all right, so Neurocal, where are we? Oh, that's the map, not me. No, that's me, not the map. Cool.
So given, Narok, I note you're going that way, but when you've gone that side, you notice there that there is, it looks like the outline of a door.
Oh. Well, I would probably, if I could grab my token. No, it won't move.
Oh, maybe did you collide with the wall?
I think
Right,
I
yep.
have. I've collided with the wall and I'm stuck in the
Yeah,
wall.
there we go.
Han Solo style. So he'll walk back out here
Yeah.
and try and get Terity's attention to come down.
Well, it's a big chamber. It echoes. I mean, you could certainly call out, Terity!
I'll just whisper
Oi!
it out.
Fucking halfling!
I get on the handrail and slide down. Forward roll. Or stealthy like.
Get everyone else to come down.
Oh, then I go back up the stairs. Bloody fucking, you could have fucking said that in the first. Hey guys, Narok wants us to all go down there.
Now, I must admit, I don't know whether you have knowledge religion, but if all of you are down there, anyone who has knowledge religion could make a roll.
I will.
without religion.
Since we're now in the area, does knowledge local count?
Perhaps not. Okay, well, that's certainly something Terry would know.
Hey guys, I don't know if you guys realise that, but that statue, that's a depiction of Minderhall. He who makes and unmakes. The giant god of creation, crafting, and justice. It's an impressive 60-foot tall statue.
Interesting. It's
Well,
also
Most impressive.
has a door there.
Is that a back
Can
door?
someone try and open it?
Sure.
Nice work.
Hey Dex, come over and squeeze at Mendelhall's back door. Unless Terry wants to.
No,
I'll go and
I'll pull out the grease and just grease it up for him. I'm just lubing the back door for you, Dex, and move back.
I'll check it for traps, because if it was put here by evil giants, or they're cunning but absolutely obedient dwarven slaves, then I need to know.
It is clearly very well crafted, but that is. I mean, you think with your knowledge, yes, it seems a simple apply pressure here and here to open the door, but clearly to casual observers, they wouldn't notice that the door was here at all.
Yeah, well spotted, guys. It doesn't look trapped, so I mean, it's fine that you've lubed it up, I guess.
All right. Well, does it look like it needs to be pushed or pulled?
That's what she said.
Both.
Both.
Yeah, both. That's right.
Repetitively.
Would Dex? I think you'd certain that there's just a couple of pressure points you would press into.
Oh, you need to fist of the North Star.
If
Alright,
it's a good
so do we
fisting
need
you
to-
need, I can help.
Here, I'll show you where to touch the back door so that it pops right open for you.
Nice.
I touch the
Yep.
pressure points.
So sorry, who was doing it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Dex will do it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you do. You obviously familiar enough, and the door springs a little so that it can be opened. Anyone who wishes to do so can make a strength check, but only one person can really do it. Barrett, it's not your lucky day.
Hey.
You don't seem to be able to get a good grip on this door.
All the lube from before.
Dahlgren, you sort of walk up and, one hand, this is how you do it. The door opens, doesn't seem to be weighted perfectly not to make a sound. And there is a staircase descending below.
Nice. Good work.
Well, that was Narek. He spotted that. Well done.
Yeah, good work, Narok.
Would Narek like to go down first?
Sure. Sounds great. He likes the front line. So yeah, Narek will notch an arrow and just carefully start walking down. Obviously, dark vision being really good at this moment.
Would you like me to cast a light around your helm or belt?
No, I'm all good, thank you, sir. I can see.
So, Narok, you've gone down alone to scout, is that correct?
At this stage, I believe I have.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Well, let's you go down and
I'll
Yeah.
cast
That is what
heightened
we'll
senses,
do.
though, Andrew, and try and listen out for Narek, just in case I hear him get into trouble.
You hear a pig-like squeal, and you know it's on.
It's a half pig squeal. Thank you.
He's certainly very stealthy. It's like a half-orcan version of Dex.
Quite troubling. So yeah,
Let me, in fact, grab your token and move you.
Oh, I'm getting moved. Nice.
So just look a bit south. You'll see where you are.
Oh, I just double clicked.
It's
on
like
the
a
server and it took me
A
4
half-orcan
to do that.
version of
I know
Dex.
So yeah, effectively it get to there. Quite troubling. And sort of play the game of peekaboo.
So yeah,
around the
in
corner.
fact, grab your token
Yep.
and move you. So you've got that description
Nice.
that you can see.
Oh, I heard a ding, but I didn't know where it danged to. Oh.
But there is a dim light, obviously, from the candles that you know.
Yep. Heightened. Okay, so because Territy's listening out specifically, and I don't want to go back up the steps. I'll try and say quietly, bring everyone down quietly.
Roger.
So Narok at this point will try and. Oh God, I've gone. Oh no, I haven't gone into the wall. Nice. Scoot across
Yeah.
to there and stop.
Okay. Is everyone else coming down?
Yep, quietly.
Yeah.
I'm not moving there. I'm waiting for other people to get to the stairs.
Like we've just been picked for the Price is Right.
Come on down.
Damn it.
Okay. Now I've got that right. Charity, you're sort of out there somewhere.
No.
Frontlining it.
Yeah. He's unstoppable.
He's a force to be reckoned with, honestly.
Go charging over here.
And then you hear some noise stirring from the opposite side of this chamber in the middle. And a giant voice, but one that seems very old and quavering, says, "I sent you, prophecy makers. You are finally here. You have brought the hammer to the forge where it once resided. What are you seeking?" Do any of you respond?
Minderhall's Forge, I think. I say it in Giant, in a booming voice.
It lies here, the forge itself, when we, the slag giants, used to look after it. In times lost, my ancestors built this sacred forge to honour he who makes and unmakes. Minderhall's forge is the repository of awesome power, but long have its fires lain cold. Only with Minderhall's great hammer, Agramosh, which I sense is in one of your hands, can the effects of long ages be unmade and the flames restored. I, Atena, am keeper of the forge, and I inherited my position from those who walked this world before me, and those before them. I am the guardian of the sacred forge, but I am not its creator. Were that the case, I would have long ago renewed its fire, but this task is beyond my ability. You, however, you as bearers of the hammer of unmaking, you have the power to relight the forge. But first you must learn its history and what must be done. and a giant steps out. A very, very old-looking giant. That looks like this.
Sure.
Cool.
Quick, seduce her, Terity, so that we may get her cooperation.
Snoo snoo.
Smoke.
And so this giant has stepped out.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Baron says, I possess Agramosh now. I'd like to know of its history and its future in order to relight the forge.
Yes, the prophecy. You are the one that says we'll relight the forge. Yes. Yes, the sacred texts have not lied. But what is your intention once you relight the forge?
We seek to eradicate the evil giants and the storm tyrant and save the valley and save the people of Trunau and all of these regions.
Why kill the giants though? I am a giant. Are you going to kill me?
Well, we weren't thinking about it.
Now that you raise it,
Well, no, we don't kill everything. We kill people who are clearly a threat.
Do you have a way that you suggest that we could make peace with the rest of the giants?
Are you like Peacemaker? You'll kill everything to achieve peace?
Well, it is an easy way to go. It's practical.
Hmm.
I mean, we could talk to them if that's all it'd take, but I don't think that's what it'd take.
No.
These young whippersnapper giants above are led by Eurotrash, who has whipped them into a fervour, but it dilutes the maker's purpose, which is building, making things, unmaking, remaking. We must light the fires and show the faithful the true way of Minderhall.
Right, that sounds great. So how do we do it?
Well, let me tell you, and rather than necessarily read it out, I will give you all the lines here. Oops, why didn't that go to everyone? Oh, that's why. So she talks through the sacred texts about the 4 heroes. And ends with only by following the footsteps of the blessed ancients, by repeating those acts which have been undone, shall the fires of Minderhall's forge once again blossom.
Clay. Yeah.
And so Barrent, Ash, will because of he is holding or has Agramosh, he
Yes.
can sense there is a connection between the hammer and the forge.
Sure.
This bit in here is part of the forge where I think the slag is.
Yep.
But he can certainly feel that connection, that the hammer belongs with the forge.
All right.
So we've got clay. Yeah, we got the clay, don't we? We got the clay.
We got the clay geodes. Horn geodes.
You would know the geodes are what is in that big sack you're carrying around.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yep. Horn clay geodes.
Do we need to know the
water?
blessing or whatever? Do we need to know that? Is that what it
Blessing,
is?
the final incantation. Stake the fires and sanctify the forge. Ew.
Do you know the blessing?
I can prepare the words and the blessing, but you must have the items that the 4 heroes found. Do you have the clay?
Yes.
Do you have the geodes?
Yes.
Do you have the horn?
Aye.
And do you have the water?
That we're not sure of. Give us a moment.
And that doesn't ring true to you. I don't think so. For your characters would think, "What the fuck's that? We haven't seen anything like that."
No, that's what I thought. Okay.
But you do know there are parts of the valley system you have not been to.
Mm.
Well, I mean, if this will settle it peacefully with the giants, then we should look for the water. Then I guess.
Mm.
It will let me challenge Eurotrash and show the young ones the better way. This is the true meaning of the god Minderhall and his purpose.
Aye. Aye.
And Baron, you feel a strong urge to touch Minderhall to the wall of this cylinder here.
Yep. All right. I whip it out and
Whip it out, yeah.
and bing up to the surface.
Well, you, I mean, there's certainly, you get this connection, but you almost see in visual form exactly what Atena has just described to you and recognize that if you are able to do those things, there are greater powers within inside Agramosh waiting to be unleashed when the forge is lit. And you feel a sense of purpose as if you want to do this. It's not quite like a geese or something that's forcing you, but it's strongly suggestive.
Okay. In order to make this happen, we need the waters.
She says, yes, get the waters, make this happen, show Eurotrash that he is not in charge here.
Does he leave you alone down here?
He cares nothing for the old ways. I tried to teach him, but he just wants to make war for the Storm Tyrant, not follow the old ways. He thinks I will just die. And well might I have, but for you, as the prophecy said, bringing the hammer back to Minderhall.
At this point, Dahlgren pipes up and rumbles through the rucksack, their bag of holding, and takes out Nagram's hand, steel hand.
She recoils from that a bit.
Oh.
There's horrible dwarvish muck in this place.
Okay. Fair enough. I won't ask you to assist me then, clearly.
This is a holy place. The giants.
Roger that.
We apologise for the toenail armour then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, good point. I wonder whether she is. Yeah. She's actually sort of cowering from Barrett, thinking that disgusting thing you're wearing. Why? You are the bearer of the hammer. And yet you wear the collective might of giants in such a disgusting fashion.
Aye, well, it's come in handy a few times. And look, the giants we've come across so far have been in no mood to make friends with us.
Look, they're all
Unfortunately,
arseholes.
so it is what it is.
But you're not.
I am here for Minderhall and to relight the forge. These younger giants don't understand. I call them millennials. They just don't understand the world I built for them.
Oh, well,
Uh-oh.
our looks like our course is clear. We have to go and find the elemental waters and return them.
Yes.
Another thing though, while we're here,
Yes.
okay, at a game, not in conversation, but are we in the same war camp that Naroke went to originally and saw the
All those giants.
the symbol with the forge and stuff like that?
Yes. So when he viewed that from afar, and that was on the front of the cathedral from afar, so he was on, in between him and that cathedral was a whole lot of giants.
Yep.
You guys have sort of gone all the way around, came out via a tunnel on the opposite side of that camp, right next to Minderhall Cathedral and the wall, and you've gone in through the wall, and now you're in the cathedral itself.
This is what he saw though.
Absolutely. This is the focal point of Minderhall. And you would know that this forge, from a Minderhall perspective, is the focal point of this place, and that Eurotrash seems to be whipping the giants up on the basis that it has some sort of historical or religious effect on them with his skill.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just wondering whether or not it was a given the symbolism of the anvil and things like that, whether it was maybe a shrine dedicated to Torag or something which had been taken over or desecrated by the giants. But if that's not the case, that's fine.
No, this is clearly built, and those other bits you've found have all been like the one of the shrine to Fandara. They're all about giant deities, and this one certainly in particular. And you think about Eurotrash's voice, and you would certainly think that he is some type of inquisitor. That out of game, I'd add, must be one of the most useless classes, despite what others would say.
I agree. Can't stand them.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, whoever it was who had one in mix one off did well, I think.
Great for role playing, but mechanics wise, not my thing.
Yeah, I struggle.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Looks like I'll just have to chop my arm off somewhere else. Cool. All right.
Well, I don't mind if a dwarf like you cuts their arm off, but
I'm sure you don't. I think I'd rather do it under the ever-embracing eye of Torag instead.
Torag.
Thank you.
But a child to Minderhall.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. We'll see what we can do about getting this waters and then bringing them back. Is there any way we can get past the giants and back into the cathedral without fighting our way back through, though?
On a semi-regular basis, Eurotrash conducts his sermons, but outside of that, it's occasionally visited by guards. And I think there's a hill giant up there who sort of has styled himself the head of the cathedral, at least, and he looks after it at times for Eurotrash.
Oh, the one who hangs out with two other female giants?
Yeah, it's a disgusting creature.
That won't be a problem anymore.
Well, it will be, because they'll find the bodies.
True. He won't be a problem anymore.
No. Now I have to ask, Dex, am I assuming your normal operating procedure does occur that you are carving Naroke you had carved Naroke into their buttocks?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. and we have Cole back.
Just go back in.
All right. Well. Okay. Looks like we have one clear objective still to figure out and achieve.
So certainly outer game, I mean, lighting Minderhall is an assistance for a variety of things. Eurotrash is seemingly the evil force that's binding the giants together here, and his removal, it's a separate thing, and they have benefits for both of those two objectives, but they don't have to be don't have to be mutually achieved.
Sure. Still, it couldn't hurt.
Yes.
Okay.
So she says, what do you want to do then?
Well, I think we're in agreement that we'll go and search the I assume the riverways in the canyons and such or maybe caves to try and find this water.
Certainly, I know in the valleys of old, there were many monuments to the different giants, and undoubtedly that is where, and you have found the remnants that the heroes of old refer to.
Yep. All right. All that being the case, we'll head off and we'll be back as soon as we can.
Okay, well, you'd assume it's certainly still daytime above. I mean, I think it's probably only about lunchtime to some degree.
Yep.
Can she advise of a way to get in and out of this area easier, or where there could be a good place for us to try and find the waters?
I have not left this place for a long time. I don't know where the waters would be other than in the valleys somewhere of this area. But to leave the cathedral itself, there is nothing other than, I suspect, the way you came in through the gate, and that the cathedral is generally not occupied. But there are clearly giant patrols out there, because this is the summoning point. Eurotrash is attracting them to send them off on their mission when their true mission should be here, worshipping Minderhall. So I cannot tell you where these waters are or any of that. Obviously, you have found some of the items.
Yes, well, yes, we certainly come across landmarks and battled beasts and defeated foes to get these, so I think it'll be pretty much the same. All right. Well, everybody, are we going to head out?
Naroka is happy to continue up and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have the ability to go invisible again, do we?
Not yet. Not until we rest.
I mean, we could rest here if they only send a few guards down, but with the dead bodies, they'll probably search the place thoroughly. So
This is true.
I'd get out of here while we can.
Scarpa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let Scarpa.
You, me, and Terity will sneak out, and then the others can make a run for it.
So you know that outside there's sort of an open area until you get to the wall, and the wall has a single gate in it that you came through with your sound masked by the poo cart, and that there are a number of stone giant guards there.
Shit. Right.
And I think the wall's about 50 foot high.
I mean, giants can see in the dark, can't they? Or I think so, I think.
I think some giants can.
Maybe we just put on a big trench coat.
Or they have low light vision. But I mean, I think from memory, you fought some on the bridge. They only had low light vision or no vision. So I guess it depends on what sort of giant. It'd be pretty clear that a tenor has a range of different visions available to her.
Or we could kill the leader here and assume he's got the water on him.
Yes, if you're talking though, but I think a tenor has said these things she understands are not here. She doesn't feel them here. They're out in the valley system.
Oh, can she feel the general direction? Can she give us a? We show her the map, say. Little bits of wire, and she can divine where it is.
Well, perhaps somewhat unhelpfully, she might say southwest, and you would realise, wow, that's the only area we haven't explored.
Sounds like we need to go to the southwest.
Yeah, well, we're in a real pickle at the moment, aren't we?
She says you can camp here. I will try and deflect them if they come down, but I don't know whether or not they will have means of detecting you. But in an ordinary sense, it is unlikely they will disturb me here.
Okay, well then, yeah, camp here.
If the easiest way for escape for us out of here is as we came in, Narok agrees that we should stay here and
Put a giant tablecloth on that table, and we'll all sleep under it. And
pretty much
next day we'll get out of here.
All right. Well,
Okay, you're between me and Terity.
if you are going to camp here, then are you setting watches?
probably best to.
Yeah, no, we trust the giants. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Of course we set watches.
Well, let's roll away then.
Terry would just like to ask Etna how comfy her bed is.
It's comfy for a little sprite like you. Care to jump in?
Don't have to ask me twice. Let's do this. Etna, I need a hand up. It's too tall.
Oh, she grabs you and hurls you up with strength that hadn't been seen quite before, but now you've reinvigorated her.
I'm going to do things to her back passage that she hasn't had done in her lifetime. And the
She
others
uses
are going
her
to
whole body as a dildo.
Yep.
So let's just say, Narok, you might have almost have dozed off, but Terity is ensuring that it's impossible for you to nod off while on watch.
Everybody's going to wake up fatigued.
Excellent. All right.
He's attempting to find the secrets of water. Leave him alone.
Then Terry, it's your turn to watch.
The word gush comes to mind.
Let's apply a -2.
Oh, I forego. I'm not even. There's no perception check. I'm focused.
You've finished the stuff. So if you're on watch, otherwise, if you're just sleeping, then no one's on watch.
We finished round 2, but we're going for round 3.
Yeah. So if you're not watching,
then no one's on watch.
No one's on watch. Okay. Dex, perception roll.
Do I want to pass?
Do you want to see? Dex, just remember, if you fall asleep and stay asleep, you will not see him using her hoo-ha as a sleeping bag.
you sort of open your eyes and you think, no way. And then you sort of think, oh, it's Terity. Fuck. But you do hear a noise from above, and it seems angry. And in Giant, and you obviously understand Giant, it's saying, Athena, what is going on? And you hear a door open above, which you would, I mean, given it's a secret door and it doesn't make a noise is pretty incredible, but your senses are obviously very attuned. What do you do?
So we're all together huddled up under the table or something, are we?
Well, not all, because you can see that Dex is in fact over on the bed with a tenor.
No,
You dirty bastard.
Terity is.
What are you
Terity
doing?
is. I'm not doing that.
He's only over there because he doesn't have 2
It's
fires.
canon.
Oh,
No, it's not canon.
Yeah, if I go to the 115th minute, it says Dex is on the bed with the tenor.
I'm in
Sorry.
2 places. I'm keeping watch.
Terity. Apologies. Yes, sorry, Terity. Von Aston, I've moved you over to everyone else, assuming that's where you are. But if you want to be back near the stairs,
So I'll gently start waking people up quietly so that they can be ready when this giant gets down here.
okay. Well, we will. Noting the time, we'll leave it there then. Thank you all.
what an interesting
Well done.
end. Terity's neck deep, and the rest
Stop.
of us are hiding under a table, which is fair considering the situation of Terity being neck deep, with another guy coming down the stairs. It's almost Monty Python-esque.
Is it?
I like it.
Mm.
I can.
Yeah.
The
Terity's not
acoustics
from
in
the
here
fire.
is amazing.
Oh God.
Hello.
Yeah. Go.
And then, hello, help me. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's right.
Stuck down here and I can't get out. Is that you, Terity? Nope.
I found a friend, guys.
My friend, guys, help me.
Jeez.
Thank you for making me laugh, gents. Really appreciate it.
Cole, I hope you get some good news going forwards.
Yeah.
Thanks, Drew.
Yes.
Yeah.
On another note, we're buying the house. So-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
we had the
Good job.
pre-exchange inspection on